Good morning, KELOLAND. We're looking at Lake Madison, a place where there's a lot of clouds and a lot of, wintry weather yet to go today. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Brian Karstens. Update on your weather. First thing I want to look at is snow machine. We're looking at western South Dakota, and we've got areas of 2 inches an hour for snowfall rates coming in near Wall and extending up toward the Midland area. We've also had some new late-breaking snow reports coming in around Rapid City. And it looks like downtown Rapids already at 4.5 inches, heading down toward the areas near Hill City. Some of those numbers north of Sheridan Lake, 6 inches of snow. And of course, we're not done. Let's look at radar coverage. KELOLAND Live Doppler HD. You'll notice the thickness of the darker blue bands on the counterclockwise circulation behind this low pressure area, and this is going to expand and appear. Blizzard warnings are going into effect for the central third of South Dakota and then expanding eastward in the form of a ice storm warning for Watertown. Sioux Falls today will probably be into these intermittent periods of showers, not as much on radar in the southeast yet. We're going to watch that icing as that starts to really get in gear late this morning into the afternoon for Watertown. And then about 4 o'clock today, Watertown will be converted over to a blizzard warning. You can see how big of an area that blizzard warning encompasses due to the wind. Sioux Falls, not officially in a blizzard warning, but we'll have plenty of blowing snow around later tonight, especially after 7 or 8. There's the ice storm warning. I just want to clarify that because glazing of a 1/4 inch or more with the wind. Yeah, we already have some power problems. We've been noticing that as some of the power companies are reporting that around White, Toronto, Aurora. Those all come into mind east of Brookings. And here's a look at Futurecast today. As we note the changing weather, you'll notice that the snowfall rates in the far west will start to taper off this afternoon, but not after dumping 4 to 8 inches of snow in Rapid City. Pierre, you're on track for at least 8 to 12. Very likely there's going to be a really heavy band of snow starting southwest of Pierre, probably extending down to maybe close to Martin or Mission, and then going diagonally northeast all the way past Blunt and eastward toward, let's say, Hyde County, Han County, all those areas west of Miller and up toward Falkton. That's kind of our highlight spot. Now, Sioux Falls will start picking up snow, but it's going to wrap around this evening. That transition in that 50 to 55 mile an hour wind. I've been looking at some wind numbers coming in out of southwest Minnesota this evening that'll go 60 to 65. That's a lot of wind. So Pipestone, there's a good reason there are blizzard headlines just a row of counties north of Sioux Falls this evening. And I would not mess around with that. That's going to be pretty bad weather, but it should get a lot better tomorrow morning, and then this thing will be done. There's your snow total graphic, 2 to 4, Brookings and Mitchell. You're kind of in that sandwich zone there with our bigger totals to the west. So a lot coming up in weather today, obviously, tracking the forecast and all the other developments in weather right now online at KELOLAND.com.